let's get cracking.
Yeah.
Episode 10. Episode 10
Episode 10.
of the Nisto Bros podcast. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm trying to adjust now. I don't know how to hold this. But yeah, episode 10, here we go. First ever live episode. Super hyped. Um, Make sure you guys share this, tell your friends. We're gonna be answering any kind of questions. You guys ask questions, either in the comments or the little question mark thing. If you
Hmm.
actually post the little question mark thing next to the comments, you can ask a question and then it'll pop up, and then we can take a deep dive into that. So you can do that at any point in time on here, and we will do our best to answer those. Um, and then yeah, so that'll be fun. Episode 10 of the pod, and we're live on Instagram Live. This will also go out on the what's the word I'm looking for here? The
The podcast
podcast, yeah,
platforms
yeah,
on
all those pods.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all of them. And then the video version will also be posted on YouTube, sometime later tonight. Yeah. So if you're here
Yeah,
now, great. But if you're listening after, join the next live.
yeah,
This is not the only time we're going to do a live edition of the hashtag Nisto Bros Pod. So this is just the first one. Pretty monumental. Again,
yeah.
historic.
Of
I mean,
course,
following up our other monumental historic episode last week, if you haven't checked it out, with our
got it.
guest,
First time,
Haley.
first time we had a
Yeah,
guest.
that was great.
Thank you. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, it was the first time we had a guest on, which was super cool. Um, I just said guest on, and that sounds like what's that guy from uh
Gaston,
yeah,
Beauty and the Beast.
Gaston, Beauty and the Beast. There it is. Yeah, Gaston.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the bad guy, right?
Yes, yeah.
I haven't seen him in a minute, but
Hmm.
Gaston, that guy. Yeah, first time guest last week. Now we're first time live. We're just making history every week here, like on the Nisto Bros pod. So like you definitely don't want to miss out on all the juicy goodness here on the Nisto Bros podcast. That being said, we're gonna start us off just like every week. Some birthdays. We got the WWE champion, first time champion for him, my boy, Drew McIntyre. I didn't drop the ball with the accent there. I had to do it.
Yeah, that
I-
was pretty solid.
That was good, right? That was
Yeah.
good. He is Scottish and he is great. He is handsome and he's come a long way. So that's my boy. I've been a fan of his for when he first came into WWE, and then he left, then he came back, and was killing it. Happy birthday, Drew McIntyre. He'll probably pop on, at some point. He's a fan.
Yeah,
He's got it.
friend of the pod,
Yeah, friend of the pod, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, he was at we were at a Mets game that he was at also. It was the
Yeah, that's right.
WWE day or something
That's
like
right.
that.
Yeah,
And he was
WWE.
there.
Yeah. Who is it? It was him. It was Mickey James and Braun Strowman.
Was
I
that
think.
it?
I think. Oh no, and Elias. Elias
It
was
was a
there.
lot, yeah.
My boy Elias. Was Braun Strowman there?
I don't think so.
Maybe it was Mickey James, Drew, and Elias. Maybe Braun was at the Yankees. It was like the when they were doing that tour. I saw like on Instagram and
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Maybe I got it twisted, but it was definitely Drew, definitely Mickey James, and
Yeah,
definitely Elias.
yeah.
Braun, maybe not.
Yeah, and then
Unsure.
our other happy birthday shout out is to Carol Baskin. So if you guys this was really big like a month or two ago when quarantine first started that Tiger King was the big thing on Netflix. So if you guys haven't watched that, I really enjoyed the documentary. It's a series. Um, and yeah, Carol Baskin very likely killed her husband. Just gonna say that
Right.
personally, that is my
I
opinion. That is one of the storylines in one of the episodes is all about how there's her husband disappeared, just disappeared. No one knows, no one's heard from him, no one's seen him, and she owns tigers, right?
So
So
it's a little sketchy. It's a little sketchy.
for sure,
I
but
per- I personally have not seen any of it.
yeah,
But yeah, I've heard a lot about it. Heard
yeah, it was a big phenomenon when it
yeah,
was out there.
yeah, yeah. So who knows if she did, if she didn't, probably did. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna
Uh,
do?
well, happy birthday
Don't-
to you,
Yeah, happy
nonetheless.
birthday. Don't kill your future husband.
Yeah, your current husband.
I thought he was already dead.
No, she got a new one now.
Oh, sorry. I don't
Yeah,
follow
yeah,
the life of Carol Baskin.
yeah, yeah.
Is it Baskins or Baskin?
Just one Baskin.
Singular Baskin, not
Baskin
plural
Robbins.
like Baskins. Baskins? No,
No,
Baskin.
maybe she owns Baskin Robbins. I don't know.
Imagine. I'm not going.
No,
I'm
yeah,
not
no.
going. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I'm out here. I'm on my phone. I'm trying to share this. With people that need to see it. So help me out, people that are on right now. Help me help you. Help
Yeah,
help me. Yeah, just share it. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Just share it. Just send it to your friends. Send it to everybody. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. So yeah, happy birthday to those peeps. Um, Baskin Robbins, so sad. I don't know. I mean, I go there and I'll get a little bit of ice cream with my coffee, my iced coffee, light ice.
yeah. I
Some
think it's a good partnership between
Yeah,
them.
I
Yeah,
do too. I do too. I think it's good. They're both got similar color schemes.
yeah, that
I think
definitely.
it's okay. I mean, personally, I don't think like if they weren't together, I don't think I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna go to Baskin Robbins. I'm like,
Right.
oh, I'm gonna get some Dunkin'. Oh, there's also Baskin Robbins here. Maybe I'll get a quick scoop, a little quick scoop ski, you know? I don't know.
Scoop ski
That's kind of
potato.
yeah, a
Yep.
little scoop ski potato. Maybe not some potatoes from that. Kind of when I walk in. Yeah, that's. I don't disagree on that. It's better the stores that kind of have them a little bit more combined, where it's just kind of like side, like not side, like one side and then all the way on the other side of the store is another side. It's like side by side, like almost like the L formation. I think that's the best.
Yeah.
I think the best for the Dunkin' Robbins, if you will. I mean that.
Yeah, and I think do you want to start going into our episodes from this past week?
Yeah, let's do that. You had some what was it? Happy Kids uh
Yeah.
juice. What is it?
So, I'm gonna be
That's
honest
what it's
here.
called.
I haven't really. I'm gonna get some heavy hitters in the coming weeks. I promise for Nisto drinks. But I'm just kind of going around with whatever's in the house the past few weeks. So it was a kid's juice box. It was a kid's juice box. I'm like, all right, let's see how this holds up. It was Honest Kids
Honest Kids, not happy.
super super fruit punch. Now I'm gonna say right now I don't know what was so super about it. It 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 was pretty, and I wasn't really too big of a fan of it. Hello, Ryan. Shout out
There's my
Ryan
boy
for joining.
Ryan.
Um, yeah, and then it had a couple different fruits in it, but like again, I feel like I said this last week too. It was a subdued flavor. It was pretty watered down, not much to it. Um, but all the different, I guess the one thing is it's for kids, so that you don't want to make it too sweet or whatever. But I remember like at camp or somewhere where I would be getting juice boxes, like the Apple and Eve ones are the ones I'm thinking of.
Those
I
are
don't
good.
know if you know about those, like
Yeah,
the apple fruit punch very berry.
power.
Those were
The green
awesome.
ones.
I don't know, maybe I'll have to go back and try those also, but um those were really good from what I remember. Like
Oh yeah.
I I really like the very berry ones personally. I feel
I
like there's
liked.
some discrepancy there about like which ones were fire, which ones weren't.
Yeah, maybe Nisso Drinks has got to do a bracket of that one. Just kind of like
Whoa.
your milk, your
Yeah, my
almond milk.
milks.
Yeah. Um, an underdog for me for like my lunch box was Sunny D. Sunny D
Oh,
was
Sunny D. Yeah.
Sunny D was fire.
It
Like
was
I had to like
really good.
yeah, like kids were like trying to steal my lunchbox because like they knew I had Sunny D and like a snack pack. That's kind of a gross combination now that I think about it. Like eat orange,
Yeah.
citrus, and then like chocolate or vanilla snack pack. Kind of gross. Kind of gross. But you know, what are you gonna do? Oh, we got a question. Look at this. Little question, little pops up here from my mom. Austin, did you ever find pea milk? Oh, hold on. I can put it up on there. Does it
Oh,
show up? Look at that.
yeah, I see it. I didn't get a little question mark, so I wasn't 100% sure.
Uh,
I still have not been able to track down pea milk. The hunt will continue, and it will be a future episode of Nisto Drinks, confirming it. At one point, I will be reviewing pea milk, and I'm hoping that all you guys will enjoy that because I think it's going to be a wild experience to try some pea milk.
that'll be. I want you to find some goat milk too.
Mm,
I
yeah,
want that to be. I want that to be on
yeah.
there.
The milk bracket is definitely not closed. It's just
Oh yeah.
it's put on hold right now.
Hold on.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
guys, you can also send questions just like my mom did at the bottom next to comment where it's a little question mark. Pretty self-explanatory. Review cinnamon toast crunch creamer. Just creamer, like creamer by itself. That'd be kind
that
of boring.
yeah. Just the
That'd be
creamer or in coffee? Because I
yeah,
would do
in
it in
coffee.
coffee.
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't know because
that
like
sounds really good.
yeah, it really does. I've had some pretty good flavored creamers. I've had Oreo, which is really good. Reese's, which is probably my
Okay,
favorite,
in coffee.
in coffee. Okay, and and you take your coffee black usually.
I usually do.
So
Some days I'll be like, all right, maybe I'll put some creamer in, maybe I'll put some sugar in, but usually I drink my coffee black. But I would definitely be curious to try that. I'm a fan of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the cereal.
yeah,
So if I'm just pouring like some of the leftover milk from the bowl in that, whoa. Like imagine like you
oh
know
yeah.
how the milk gets all cinnamony? Well, you don't drink milk, never
Well,
mind.
I don't like milk.
Yeah,
Uh, at Amber, at
yeah.
Amber, if you're still watching, cinnamon toast crunch with no milk, all cereal, no milk, because you know what? This is a funny story because we're talking about cereal and milk. I was over at Amber and Charlie's one day, and their son had a bowl of cereal with milk, and I was like, milk's gross. Probably shouldn't do that. And then, what do you know? He spilt it, and milk, cereal everywhere. Uh, yeah, but the milk was the big thing everywhere, soaked into the carpet, and I'm like, hey, this wouldn't be that bad if there was no milk in the cereal. So, moral of the story: save the cow. Don't drink milk. Don't put milk in your cereal. It gets all soggy. Almond milk. Good replacement. Almond milk is good. I know Amber likes almond milk. You tried almond milk. It was like sugar-free almond milk on the Nisto
Yeah,
drinks. That was like
unsweetened almond milk.
that was
Yeah,
yeah, it was like
probably a
episode
month
40.
ago or so. But I like the milk alternatives. Almond milk is definitely up there. It's one of the most accessible ones too. So yeah, I'm a fan of
Yeah.
the almond milk. I actually had almond milk in my cereal this morning. So
Milk in your cereal. What kind of cereal?
Cheerios, straight
Cheerios.
up.
So Cheerios and almond. Just
Yeah, it was
regular
good.
Cheerios.
Yep,
Regular
regular
Cheerios
Cheerio.
are good.
Yeah.
Regular Cheerios are good throwback. We have both unsweetened vanilla and regular. That's
Good to
good.
know.
Yeah, good to know for my lack of cereal. What my cereal would be lack. Maybe I'll put some of it in my waffle. Blueberry Chex cereal is a must try. I don't know. If I find that, I'll give it a shot. Maybe I'll throw that on the Misto Eats episode. Um, Blueberry Chex. That's interesting. Because I like Chex and I like Chex Mix, but the blueberry, that I don't know. For some reason, that's jumping out at me and being like, I don't know. But I'll definitely give it a shot. The blueberry Chex Mix or blueberry Chex cereal on a maybe future Misto Eats episode.
Hmm.
Speaking of Misto Eats, good segue there. It's at my house right now. Come to a review, Charlie and stuff. I mean, hey, let's make it happen. Keep it there for Friday. We'll do it on Friday. Yeah, Nisto Eats went to Sonic, and it was a little bit of a Nisto drinks. Um, when Dunstan underscore donuts, the Nisto drinks whole thing started, I did my first Nisto drinks episode on a Sonic milkshake. It was the yellow cake batter shake that
Yep.
was featured in this week's episode that I did not try. But they listened, Sonic listened to me because Sonic is a fan of the Nisto Eats and the Nisto Drinks and the Nisto Bros. They are a fan. They listened to me. They brought it back for the summer. So I think it's only going to be for the summer, which kind of sucks because I would drink that year round. Um, but the other one that they brought that I had tried was the brownie brittle shake. That one didn't say if it was limited time for just summer or ever, but it just said new. So I tried it, and my oh my, it was good. There was pieces of brownie in it. It was so like it literally. Okay, this sounds gross in my head, but I'm still gonna say it because why not?
Okay.
It tastes like if you. I've never done this for the record. This is just how I imagine it is. You
I
took a
think I.
bra- you took a brownie and put it in the
Okay.
blender, and you put it in a blender, and it's
Oh.
you know, brownie blend it up and make it all liquidy. That's kind of what it tastes like.
What I thought you were gonna say is I thought you were gonna say you put brownie batter in like a blender with brownie pieces and did it
Okay, that makes a lot more sense why
because
it would be.
that would get liquidy, right?
Yeah, that makes more sense why it would be liquidy. So yeah,
Yeah.
it
That.
tasted like that, and it was really good. So highly recommend trying that. Check out the episode for the score. But most importantly, check out the Sonic. Try both of those shakes. Both of those shakes were fire. But
Yeah.
gotta do it quick because apparently they're limited time. But don't worry, have no fear. The Sonic listens to the Misto drinks and the Misto Bros, um, and they'll bring it back. My boy Omar just joined. I saw him. What's up, Omar? Um, but yeah, definitely go to Sonic. Get those shakes if you like brownies. If you don't, all right. I'm just gonna say it. If you don't like brownies, just unfollow. Just unfollow. Just unfollow now. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. If you don't like brownies, just you don't even have to say anything. Just unfollow. That's it. Like
Yeah. No,
no,
there's no discussion. There's no,
no,
oh, well, maybe so. No,
no.
no.
You have like if you don't, I don't know what's wrong. Yeah, who the heck hates brownies? I agree. That's the point I'm getting at here. Is why would you ever? Oh my goodness, I almost dropped my phone. Who could hate brownies? So if you hate brownies, don't just unfollow me now because I don't want it. Hey Brittany, buy Brittany's VPW merch. She doesn't have any yet, but she should. Um,
Yeah,
seriously, who
that
could hate brownies?
with the Sonic shakes, I have said that I'm gonna try them for next week. Do you have a recommendation if I should try the brownie one or the cake one first, or should I do both? Should I do a little double feature
I think it should be a
episode?
double feature.
Double feature? All
Double
right.
feature.
Double
Well,
feature. Okay,
well.
hold on.
Uh, the thing I'm thinking here is that would mean you'd have to drink both milkshakes
That's
because
true.
nobody else in the household is gonna drink them.
Oh, buddy, yeah, that'll be
If you want to spend the rest of the day in the bathroom, do both.
okay.
But maybe just go with one. I
Yeah,
love
and
you, best friend. Hi, Mal. Love you, best friend. That's how she would say it. That's how she says it. Best friend, like that.
hmm,
Truth be told, they both got the same score.
yeah,
They both got the same score.
I did see that.
I think just go with whatever your heart desires, whatever you're in the mood for
Okay,
primarily.
yeah, and then we'll evaluate when the next one will be reviewed. Okay, so
Yeah.
but yeah, so tune in next
Probably.
week to Nisto Drinks. It will
Yeah.
be one of the limited edition Sonic milkshakes, and I will likely endorse them to, hopefully they listen to us again, but say,
They
hey,
should.
we
They
want
should.
this the whole year.
They should.
Probably.
That's what I
I'm guessing
said.
that's what I'm going to say. I'm guessing that's
That
what I'm going to say.
Probably. I hope so. That's what I said when I did the cake batter one. I was like, guys, keep this. It's golden. It's so good. But they didn't. But they brought it back because people were like, "Yo, we watched Nisto drinks. We watched Nisto eats. We saw it on there. We want it." They were like, "What is this?" They were like banging on the doors, mashing the red button, saying, "Hey, where is this?" Saw it on Nisto eats and Nisto drinks. What? So that's what they should do. That kind of sums it up for the episodes. Keep the questions at the little bottom, little question mark box next to the comments. We'll answer them all of them, every single one of them. We're gonna answer right down there. What does this button do? Hold on. Uh oh. Why am I without the store? Whoa! All right, sorry. I was messing with the effect. I shouldn't do that. Hey, Denise. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. Do kids still say that?
I don't think so.
The girls?
I think you kind of dated yourself right
Yeah, I
there.
kind of did. I have been feeling old. I have for like the past couple years. Dang, I'm old. I'm so old. But at least I got. At least I got. Speaking of nice hair, no, I didn't really know how to go into the trans. Yeah, look at the mullet update.
Yeah,
Look at
I just got a
Look up.
free haircut yesterday. Shout out to Christine for giving me the haircut. I
Let's
think
go.
I don't know. I might have to,
Good.
reevaluate my barber situation. This is a free
Ooh.
haircut
Free
for,
haircut.
I don't know.
$3.99.
Free 99.
Free
But yeah,
99. That's the best price.
I
What is
thought
it?
it was getting a little too, cat. You couldn't really tell the mullet, but now the sides are shorter. It's looking nice. I'm gonna be.
It looks.
I don't
It
mean to
looks
toot my
good.
own horn here, but that is. It's got some great line. People, I've been sending pictures. They're like, "Your hair got so long." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, it did,"
The,
because
the
I have
back
a
is.
sick mullet. That's why.
Yeah. Bringing the mullet back. Looking spiffy.
Thank you, Gina. It is looking spiffy.
Looking spiffy. Super good. Drop those questions in the question box. What were we gonna do? We were gonna do a build your dream movie cast.
Yeah,
We're gonna do that. Right now we actually the Nisto Bros here are really getting our creative juices flowing.
yeah,
We thought of this idea. We looked it up. Everything kind of stuck. There was no good ones. So we made our own.
yep.
So props to my bro for putting up. We're gonna share. He's gonna do the share stream. You're gonna
I
see.
actually, because I joined yours, I can't share it from mine.
Oh,
Um,
fuck.
is there a way to access the messages and then you just like save it? Like, can you go
Oh,
to like I texted it to you?
you
Can you
text.
send it and then save it?
Oh, please. Technical difficulties on the pod.
Yeah. But
Didn't notice.
so if you seen a different I'll just talk through this for a second. Another podcast we did $15 to build your hockey lineup. And you might have seen other ones. I've seen one for basketball, and then there's some other ones too. Um, but we wanted to do one to build your own movie cast. So after last week's pod in our movie. Mike, you're lagging. Are you back? Hello?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. I'm on my iPad. I had to go to my message and save it.
Okay.
So my apologies. Oh, there it is. Oh, that looks like crap. It's not showing up on the full screen. Son of a gun. And my big mug is covering up everybody.
Can you
Ah,
zoom out
heck.
at all or no?
That's me trying to zoom. No, it's not. Oh, man.
All right. So let's see. Do you think it would work if I just recorded my computer screen, or do you think that would look
Give it
bad?
a shot. Give it a shot. I mean, that was unfortunate. Yeah, that's what we'll kind of go with.
Okay.
It's unfortunate. We'll have to do that,
We are,
but
this is a on the fly thing, so
on the fly, because yeah, this is what we're gonna have to do. Because wouldn't let us share the screen properly, so we'll do that. It's gonna be tough. You're gonna have to like sit still and focus on it. Um,
increase the brightness,
yeah, that'll be
if
good.
that helped. All right.
So here we go. What So what we got here? We made this ourselves. Look at how sick this looks. This looks official. My bro made this, uh, and it looks awesome. It looks super cool. So we have here the $15 build your own movie cast, uh, dream style. So you got $15 for those who don't know the rules and who haven't seen the one that we did with the hockey one. I don't blame you because I'm pretty sure was that one that took like 7 hours? Not 7 hours actually. But was that
Yeah.
one?
Well,
That one was a long
um,
one. No, no,
no,
no, no. That one
that
wasn't
wasn't
a
that
long
bad.
one.
Yeah.
It was the Hall of Fame and our first episode.
Yeah. Yeah,
Anyway,
the
I
hockey
digress.
one's all right.
Yeah. So for our audio listeners, after our audio learners, after this gets published onto all of our uh whatchamacallit. What's the word I'm
Platforms.
yes, platform. Why do I keep forgetting that word? We got here for $5. I'm reading it out on my phone, so it's gonna be a little backward. Leonardo DiCaprio, Adam Sandler, Morgan Freeman, Sandra Bullock, Jennifer Aniston. $5. For $4, we got Mark Wahlberg, The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Jack Nicholson, Jessica Alba, and Holly Berry to round out the $4. $3, we have Will Ferrell, Denzel Washington, Robin Williams, Drew Barrymore, and Scarlett Johansson. Denzel does not have his last name there because of space. Uh, a bit difficult having Denzel Washington and all those other names pretty long on the same line. For $2, we got Joe Pesci, Steve Carell, Will Smith, Anne Hathaway, and Emma Stone. For $1, we have Brad Pitt, Harrison Ford, Tom Hanks, Angelina Jolie, and Emma Watson. You got Brangelina. Is that what they went for?
Brangelina.
Brangelina for $1 each. Pretty good there. Um, you want to kick us off? Well, who are you going? How do you want to do this? Do you want to go one by one, or we got to do the full lineup? I think was the thing we did, right?
Yeah, we'll do the full cast.
Yeah.
I'll do mine. You do your. I mean, for the hockey one, we did a few different ones. Um,
Yeah, we did a few
you know,
different ones. We have
if you
time.
guys want to, okay, two things. First, if you guys want to drop down below while you're listening to us, if you're thinking what your $15 cast would be, you know, let us know,
Yeah,
and
yeah, definitely drop that.
yeah, and we'll comment on that. We'll see what we think. And then the other question I have is, I was kind of looking at it. What if, I know traditionally, like with the hockey lineup, it was like you pick five people, there was the three forwards, two defensemen, right?
Right.
Could I pick more than five people if I wanted? If I like spread my money out, or do you want to cap it at five?
Oh. Um. Ooh, wow. That's a good question. I mean, because then,
What's up, Kyle? Thanks for
what's up,
joining.
Kyle? Thanks for joining, dude. Dude. I left her. He joined and left.
Oh,
Absolute rubbish. No, I'm just kidding. You're a pretty cool guy. Just don't do that ever again. Now I'm making regret. I'm just kidding. I mean, I guess. I mean, that's efficient. That's efficient to go back to your question. We don't have to cap it at five, I guess.
okay.
I mean,
All right.
because you
Well,
could have like a star-studded cast and just pick three $5 people. You can pick like all of the $1 ones and two fives. I mean, I guess no cap. No cap.
okay.
No
Well,
cap.
I don't know where I'll be at, but like that was one of the things when we were making this you know, what is this called? What are the thing?
Yeah. The layout, I
We
guess, if you
we
will.
think that all of these actors and actresses are great. Like you can build a power cast with $5,
Oh
um,
yeah.
just going down the bottom row. So that's why I was kind of wondering maybe I don't know where I'm gonna be at. I'm doing this like
On the
as I
fly.
often say on the fly. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
start off with starting my cast. I don't want to waste any more time here. The first person I'm making this, I know this is gonna be a box draw. We're taking The Rock for $4. The
It's
Rock is gonna
lame.
be in my movie. I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera too much. I'm trying to hold it as steady as
Oh, it's pretty
possible.
good. I mean, I've been pretty shaky too. But that
Yeah.
was
Um, so I'm taking The Rock. Now, the other thing I'm trying to think of here is what kind of movie am I trying to build here? Is it going to be action?
true.
Personally, my favorite kind of movies are comedy, and I'd say action, and then maybe like drama would be third. I'm not a big horror movie guy. Not a big war like movie guy. I would say like like the Marvel superhero
Yeah.
movies, comedy movies. Those are up there
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah. And Dwayne can play a role in any of those really well. I don't think like I like horror movies, but I don't really think that these horror movies to me are kind of like more so like no disrespect to them, mainly like no name actors and actresses.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not like, oh man, Dwayne the Rock Johnson is in this scary movie, or something like that. It's like, oh, Morgan Freeman was in the like I don't know.
Yeah,
You
I feel
usually
like
have it's like some not so popular person.
yeah, I was gonna say like I feel like maybe there could be like some scary elements or like more like thriller movies almost, I think have
Yeah,
some bigger
thriller.
act yeah, like I think Denzel is in like a few that I would consider like thriller movies more
Probably.
than
Holly Berry's
anything
in it
else.
too.
Yep.
She was in. I was telling you when we were putting this together, the caller or the call, the call or the caller. I think it's the caller. She plays like a 911 answerer.
Okay.
Not the word, but she answers the 911 calls and she like talks them through it. Really good movie. I don't know if it's on. I don't think it's on Netflix or Hulu uh, or Amazon Prime. Now, find it somewhere. Check it out. It's a good movie. She's a badass. She's awesome. Anyway, go ahead with your
Okay.
$15. So you got
Continuing
$11
building my
left.
I have $11 left. And to pair up with The Rock, I think this would be a fire combo in a movie. I'm going Will Smith and The Rock for $2. So now I'm up to $6 used. I have $9 left to fill out my cast. And I have Will Smith and The Rock. Now, I think the good
Pretty
thing about
good.
that is that like I said, those two guys can be funny,
Yep.
but those guys can be in like top tier like action movies too, you know. Um,
100%.
so I think kind of having that kind of hybrid there is what I'm looking for. And so
Oh,
I have
son of a gun. I just thought of someone that didn't make the list. An honorable mention, Vin
yes,
Diesel.
Vin Diesel. Yeah, there were a lot of ones that
Honorable.
we went through
Yeah,
that
to
w
be fair, there was a lot that we kind of went past. Like, it was tough to pick 25 actors. There was a
yeah,
lot.
which I mean 25 is a lot, but like even then it's like
But
we definitely struggled to get it
you
down. Yeah.
consider how many awesome movies and actors and actresses there are. 25 is really, like, when we were putting this together, we looked at, it was like top like 1,000 actors and actresses. Like, that's just nuts. But anyway, I digress.
For my
You got
third
$9.
cast,
Nine
yeah, for
dollars.
my third cast member, I am gonna go with my first actress, Emma Stone. Now, I talked about this a little bit with you. I love Emma Stone. I don't
Yeah.
really know what it is. I mean, I love her acting and stuff. She's a beautiful girl, but I don't know.
Oh.
There's just something about her that whenever I see her in a movie, I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
I like that. That's why I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is. I can't put my
Yeah,
finger on it,
I like that.
but I think
Zombieland. I
she
like that
is
movie a
also
lot.
versatile.
I agree.
Super bad.
So it
She was in
sounds like,
funny.
yeah, she had a small part in that, but she was really good in it. Or not like
Yeah.
a small part, like a
Yeah,
medium part.
yeah.
But like, I know her mostly for Zombieland, which is a great movie, and she plays like a badass and she's funny.
hmm
So yeah, I think that's cool. So like, so far you kind of have like a pretty solid like action comedy movie, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, we're going. So let's see. I have $7 left now
You
for
got
two more
$7 left.
people. Okay. You see, now I'm trying to think who would go
You
well
want
with
to
Emma.
move the you want to move the
Sorry,
camera a
yeah,
little lower?
sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. No, that's okay.
Um, hmm. All right. I
Or
know
you can use it, or you can really spread it out. You don't like we didn't cap it on 5. There's no cap.
right, right. I'm just trying to think, you don't want as weird it is, you don't want too much star power in the movie, sometimes it could
100%
weigh it down. You got to have,
gets
well-rounded.
diluted.
So, I'm gonna go with my next actress is going to be Scarlett Johansson.
Oh,
So,
ScarJo.
so I'm going right above Emma Stone to Scarlett Johansson. So that's a $3 one.
Yeah,
So
$2 left, right?
$2 left.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you can take a $2 guy or gal, or you can take two $1 actors or actresses. This is where it gets
This is where it gets dicey.
tricky. This is where it gets dicey. Now I want to challenge you here. I should have
Yes.
said this at the beginning.
Okay.
So you kind of been doing it with like what kind of movie this is going to be. At the end, when you pick your cast, I want you to come up with a plot to the movie.
A plot.
Yeah, like a quick
Okay.
summary of like what's going down in this movie.
Right, right. Okay. I can do
And
that.
I will do the same. I have literally no idea who I'm gonna pick at this very point in time. So
Okay.
let's see.
So with The Rock, Will Smith, Emma Stone, and ScarJo. I'm going two actors. I'm going Harrison Ford and Tom Hanks. We're going
Oh
with
wow.
I'm picking six in total. So that's $15.
Wow.
The Rock,
$15.
Will Smith, Harrison Ford, Tom Hanks. Those four with Scarlett Johansson and Emma Stone are the other two. So that's six people, all for $15, and I think
That's power.
that's a
That's
very
power.
powerful cast.
Yeah.
And so for the plot of the movie now, I'm definitely going The Rock. Hmm. I'm kind of torn. Like I'm trying to decide if I want The Rock and Will Smith to kind of be like buddy cop type deal,
Right.
or like not necessarily cops, but like a buddy pair that like are
Yeah.
trying to save the day type thing, or should I make one of them the bad guy? I feel Will Smith could like maybe play like a kind of funny bad guy type guy.
Funny bad guy. I feel like The Rock could too. Like either one of those.
I feel like I haven't seen. I don't know if The Rock could be. I feel like he's just so smiley and like,
Yeah.
but
But like,
I mean,
think
he's good
about
heel.
like,
Good heel. Yeah.
yeah, he's a good heel. Think about like if he's a bad guy and he's smiling, it's like you just want to slap the taste out of his mouth.
Yeah, that's
Like to
true.
use one of his own lines. Like it's just like, ooh, you're such a jerk. I just want to be like, pow, pow, pow. You know,
Yeah.
with his beautiful smile.
All right. All right. I think you convinced me. I want The Rock. Sorry, I'm moving it a lot. I can tell. What's
It's
up,
okay.
Andrew? Thanks for joining. So
Andrew.
I'm gonna say for my $15 movie cast, the plot will be The Rock is a some kind of villain, bad guy. You know, maybe he's stealing money from the
Oh,
from someone, something. Um, and Will Smith and Tom Hanks they live in like the same apartment complex. You know. Uh, hold on.
sorry.
Am I going too in depth
Funny.
with this plot? Is it too in depth?
No, I'm loving it. I'm loving
Okay.
it.
Will Smith, Tom Hanks live in the same apartment complex, uh, and The Rock he's in a romantic relationship with Scarlett Johansson. Okay,
I'm loving it.
Emma Stone is kind of the girl that Will Smith is chasing.
Classic. The girl next door. Classic.
Yeah, girl next door type vibes.
The old girl next door.
You got to have a little romance in there, you know.
Of course, the romance comedy action. Everybody loves it.
Rom-com action. Is that a thing? Or am I
I have
making this
no
up?
idea. If that's not a thing, it should be. And we're on to something.
Yeah.
Rom-com
Okay.
action. I like it. I like it. Sorry.
So yeah,
Proceed.
I'm just gonna say Will Smith, Tom Hanks. Will Smith ends up like kind of being like, "All right, Tom, you gotta come with me to save this bad guy" type deal. I don't think he has any superpowers, but it's just like, you know, The Rock is messing with Will Smith's interests in some way,
Okay. Okay.
and then it ends up being like, and then he calls in Harrison Ford. He's kind of like um, he's old, right? Harrison
Yeah.
Ford is old, right?
You don't want him doing too much.
Yeah, so he's just gonna kind of be like support character to the Will Smith Tom Hanks duo, and there'll be in my mind I think Scarlett Johansson kind of flips on The Rock in the end,
Oh,
and
snap.
yeah, and that's how the Rock goes down. That's my
Where's Emma Stone in it?
Emma
You
Stone.
said Will's chasing her, the girl next door, but like, how is she involved with the duo
She
of
gets
Will
she,
Smith?
yeah, she gets dragged along with on the mission too because like she was there at the
So it's
convenient
like
time.
everyone against The Rock and ScarJo, and ScarJo eventually turns on The Rock,
Yes.
kind of thing. I like it. I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I'd watch it.
I
Yeah,
think
heck yeah.
I think that movie should be made. I don't know. There needs to be some more
Absolutely.
details here. But this is,
Look,
I think
yeah,
that's,
work in progress.
for a storyboard, if we're making like a little storyboard of how this movie's going, find a more concrete role for Harrison Ford. But yeah, I think
I
that's
like it. I like it.
yeah.
All right. Let's see here. I'm okay. Ooh. All right. And you know what? I want to mention you didn't pick a $5 person,
I did not.
which is power.
Yeah.
That's a powerful move. And honestly, I might not either. I don't know. Because I have two in mind, but I'm trying to think of the plot here. All right. So first things first. I know Amber is sitting on the edge of her seat right now because she's waiting. She knows my love for this woman and just waiting for me to pick her. So I'm just gonna get it out of the way now. I'm gonna make her my first pick, Jessica Alba for $4.
There it is. I knew
Have
it.
to do
I
it.
knew it.
Have to do it. Everyone knew it. Jessica Alba / Jessica Nistico. Jessica Alba Nistico. That is my first pick for $4. I'm gonna co-star in this movie with Jessica Alba. We're gonna be the dynamic duo. Anyway, but Jessica Alba $4. Have to do it. Have to do it to him.
Okay. All right.
So Jessica Alba, she plays in the Fantastic Four, so she can be like a superhero, action, funny, just beautiful. She's
Beautiful. Yeah.
let's see, who else do we got here? Okay, so I have to do this. This is two picks. I want both of these guys in this movie somehow. I'm still thinking of the plot in my head, but another $4 pick. I'm going with Jack Nicholson.
Okay.
So I got
All right.
$8 there, which is a lot.
That is a lot.
Jack Nicholson, Jessica Alba, but hey, we got some power down below.
No, for
And
sure. For sure.
For sure. So with that being said, I'm gonna go with a $2 pick now, Joe Pesci. So I'm at $10. I got 5 to spend. So I know I'm like zooming through this, but I'm excited. We have Jessica Alba, Jack Nicholson, and Joe Pesci with $5 left to spend. Okay, you follow? Let's see. Now, with $5 left to spend, it gets a little tricky. We're gonna go. You gotta have the handsome Brad Pitt in there for $1.
Okay.
$1.
All right.
$1 Brad Pitt.
I was definitely thinking about Brad Pitt, but I wanted like I said, the Harrison Ford's like an old guy. I wanted that kind of presence, not the handsome guy to detract from the already handsome Rock and Will Smith that are in there. But
Oh
yeah, Brad Pitt,
and
I big fan. Sorry.
Brad Pitt's in there. No, that's okay. And I'm going with another handsome man for $2, Will Smith.
Okay.
So that leaves me now with $2 left.
Two
Correct?
more dollars, and you're at 5. So
I'm at
you are
5 deep.
also going over.
I'm going overboard.
Well, yeah.
Let's see. So we have Jessica Alba, Jack Nicholson, Joe Pesci, Will Smith, Brad Pitt, and one, potentially 2 more. You know what? Let's go. We got to get another actress. You know what? I'm using my $2 on 2 actresses, both in the dollars. We get Angelina and Emma Watson. All right.
Okay.
So Bradgelina in the same movie. All right. Now we got to come up with a cast here,
That could be some.
plot.
I don't know if they're on the best of terms anymore. I don't know, man.
I don't think so. And you know what? We're gonna bring that to the screen. Where I think they got.
Okay, I like it.
Oh, you know what? So here we go. Jack Nicholson, Joe Pesci, the villains. They're both so good at being a villain.
Yep.
I don't know. I'll think of it as we go, but they're the bad guys alongside Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie's going to be the bad guy girl with that duo. Okay, you follow? So
Yeah, Angelina Jolie. She has the Maleficent movies. That's like the bad girl in Snow White.
yeah, and she's
Bad
also in.
woman.
She's in
Yeah.
Salt. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, where she's literally married to Brad Pitt in that movie. They're like trying to blow each other up, and then they're like, "Hey, I love you. Hey, I love you, but I want to shoot your face off." So, you know what? This is going to be like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith sequel. This is like
Oh,
their characters will be Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So here we go. Follow me here.
all
Follow me.
right, all right, all right.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. The end of Mr. and Mrs. Smith think they're all like lovey, whatever. The beginning of this, Mr. and Mrs. Smith fighting, they divorce. We fast forward, they divorce. That's why they're separated in real life and in the movie. Now, Angelina Jolie is like, I hate this guy. I hate Mr. Smith. I'm going to blow up his house. I'm going back to being a secret agent that's not so secret. And I need to get back at Mr. Smith. He stole everything from me. And, you know, she's living on the street because she can't stand to live in the same roof as Brad Pitt, so or Mr. Smith. So she's living on the streets of New York City's too common. She's living on the streets of Davenport, Iowa,
Of
and
course.
of course, shout out to Seth Rollins and the whole Davenport family that nobody knows about except for my brother and I, but it's okay.
Yep,
Um,
yep.
she's living on the streets in the biggest city of the world, Davenport, Iowa, and Joe Pesci and Jack Nicholson are walking down the street with some Dunkin', and they see poor Angelina just trying to make a buck, trying like sitting on the street with like a homeless sign, whatever. She like someone like wealthy walks by. This is just a stand-in character walking down the street of Davenport, Iowa, and she pickpockets him because she's sneaky. Jack Nicholson and Joe Pesci with their Duncan are like, "Hey, I saw that. We're bad guys. That was tricky." Be like, "Hey, we saw that. That was cool. We're gonna help you." And they're gonna put her up in a big penthouse. They have this big mansion that the three of them live in now. So
Okay,
now
all right.
follow me. Jack Nicholson, Joe Pesci have now somewhat adopted Angelina
I
Jolie.
got it, I got it.
Okay? And they're living in a big mansion up on the hills of famous Davenport, Iowa. Okay? So they're looking down at the city because they feel like they got power. They're like, yeah, we run Davenport, Iowa. Okay? And Angelina, Mrs. Smith, or formerly known as Mrs. Smith, tells Jack Nicholson and Joe Pesci what happened with Mr. Smith. And Jack Nicholson, Joe Pesci are pissed. They're like, how could you do this to such a wonderful woman like Jessica? Not, I saw Jessica Alba. I mean, she is wonderful. She's coming up. Don't worry. So they're like, how could you do such a thing to a wonderful woman like Mrs. Smith, Angelina Jolie? We're gonna get this SOB. We're gonna get this guy. Okay. So now, oh crap, how many more? I have three more people to include: Will Smith, Jessica Alba, and Emma Watson. Okay. So now it's just like these three. How can we get this guy, this dastardly Mr. Smith, who's actually who's maybe the good guy, or maybe no. I'm not going to change it up. So they start to go and be like, all right, let's get this guy. Angelina's like, oh, I know all the codes to the houses and stuff like that. We're gonna just go get this guy, right? So they go, the three of them at night. It's a Tuesday night because they know that Brad is out bowling on Tuesday nights, and they're like, she says, okay, we're gonna go get him. So they get there, but the lights are on, and Brad's car is there. She's like, oh, timeout. I thought he's supposed to be bowling. Maybe he took the other car because he's Brad Pitt and Mr. Smith. He's got multiple cars, and left the lights on to trick me. So they start typing in the code. Boop, boop, access denied. duh, Mr. Smith, Brad Pitt is smart and changed the codes because he's smart. And then she's like, oh, sugar honey iced tea, what's going to happen? Let me check the back door. So they go around, sneak around the back, try it. What do you know? Him and Will Smith are sitting by the pool with a couple brewskis, and they're like, what the heck are you doing here? Uh-oh, it says I have 2 minutes remaining. Oh, snap. We might have to start another one after this. Anyway, they're having a couple brewskis by the pool, and they're like, "Yo, what are you doing? Get out of here!" They call security, and the fine dynamic duo of Jessica Alba and Emma Watson come out. Emma Watson comes out with her wand from Harry Potter, and and it's like Wingardium Leviosa, fool, and like Angelina Jolie, Joe Pesci, Jack Nicholson are running through the woods of Davenport, Iowa to get away from an angry Brad Pitt and Will Smith who are just trying to enjoy some brewskis with their good friends and security team of Jessica Alba and Emma Watson.
Wow.
Will Smith is actually also part of the security team. Oh, for Brad Pitt, because they knew Angelina was going to go crazy and try and get in. So
Wow.
the now the big chunk of the story is how do they get them in they're going to try and get them
That is
in the wood in
that
the
is
woods of
amazing.
Davenport, Iowa.
Wow.
I'm fired up.
That sounds
I'm
awesome.
watching.
That
I'm
sounds
watching.
so cool.
There was a lot there. There's a lot to.
Do you want me to put the movie cast back on the screen?
No, you don't have to. It's okay.
Okay.
Uh,
So I
so
just want to run it down again. Is that all right?
yeah.
Okay. So my $15 movie cast was The Rock, Will Smith, Harrison Ford, Tom Hanks, Emma Stone, and Scarlett Johansson. Very quick summary. The Rock, Scarlett Johansson, bad guys. Will Smith, Tom Hanks, Emma Stone, all good guys. And Harrison Ford, kind of supporting, also good guy. Okay.
Supporting role, good guy. Yeah, so I'll try and be quick.
Mike's story was a lot more involved.
Yeah, I went in on this. So I had Jack Nicholson, Joe Pesci, and Angelina Jolie as the bad characters, with Brad Pitt being the main good character, with his security team, Will Smith, Jessica Alba, and Emma Watson, as characters there to help him as well in the setting of Davenport, Iowa. Um, yeah, that's a movie I want to see. I
For
want to see
sure.
both. I want to see both. I think, wow, just wow. It's like running through the woods of Davenport, Iowa. I don't even know if there are woods in Davenport. I literally know nothing about Davenport, Iowa, except that's Seth Rollins. I'm
Yeah,
gonna do some
me neither.
research
Me neither.
for sure on Davenport, Iowa. But what a huge movie that would be. What a huge movie. I feel like with that kind of movie too, there's gonna be a bunch of cameos. They're running through the woods and like uh, you know Emma Watson's running around with her wand and she runs past and like Ron Weasley's there.
You
Like
think so?
yeah, oh yeah. He's like, oh, Hermione, I fancy ya, and I'm gonna help ya, and he doesn't sound like that. But and then he's just like, and then Emma's just like, oh, Ron, you boob, I don't need your help, abracadabra. Oh no, that's the bad person spell. I don't know, but she's gonna do something where she's just like, Ron, yeah, boob, I don't need your help. Why did it make it sound so? I don't know. Whatever. I'm bad with that. So, and then Ron goes off, and the next thing you know, they're running, and then who else pops up? Uh, the Hornswoggle will pop up.
Hornswoggle's in it too. Right?
Hornswoggle pops up and is just like, yo, I'm small, but I'm tough. And then Brad is just like, Get out of here, you dumb idiot, and just kicks them. And then,
He
but
joins.
there's gotta be cameos for the bad guys too. Like they're running through, and then like all of a sudden, let's say,
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader, actual Darth Vader, in suit is like, come the dark side, Jolie, and then like Jack Nicholson is just like, no, all work, no play makes Darth Vader a dull boy, and uses the Force on Darth Vader, and is just like, and then Darth goes flying, and then they continue to run through the woods of that.
So the movie is just completely off the rails.
It's absolutely balls to the wall, just pacing. Once they get to that, like a lot of the beginning, that was key detail.
Yeah, no, for sure.
To get to the world famous chase scene through the famous woods of Davenport, Iowa. Hornswoggle, Iowa. That's right. And then because they both got kicked away, Darth Vader and Hornswoggle got kicked and hit the same tree or neighboring trees, and Hornswoggle's like, "Ow, my head," and Darth is like, "How did they use the Force on me?" "Oh, hey, little Hornswoggle, by the way, I'm your father. Let's go get some Dunkin'." And they walk off and they go get some Dunkin'.
I'm back.
Oh man, did you just miss the Hornswoggle Darth Vader?
No, I was there.
Oh, okay, good, because that was big. That was big. It was a big side plot.
Yes.
But absolutely balls to the wall. How the ending goes, I don't know.
We'll have to find out when we pitch it to
gotta watch
Hollywood.
it. I'm pitching this to Hollywood. Oh, speaking of Hollywood, The Miz has to make an appearance. The Miz comes in and just you know what? I'm gonna spoil the ending for you guys. The Miz comes in. The Miz comes in with his tag team partner John Morrison. Okay, hear me out. They're the bad guys running through the hills and the trees of Davenport, Iowa, and naturally, the Miz and John Morrison, naturally they're running. It's it's hunting season. So naturally, best friends, not Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta from AEW, though they should make an appearance. While they're running, Orange Cassidy's just chilling there too. All right. Anyway,
Yeah, just chilling.
Just chilling. So naturally, it's hunting season in Davenport, Iowa. It's a big hobby there. So people are shooting them because they think they're deer. The whole time this is happening, you hear, pew, pew, pew.
Wow.
I feel like those aren't the proper gunshots for hunting. But the Miz and John Morrison, yeah, probably something like that. The Miz and John Morrison are big time hunters, which we come to find out towards the end here, and they're just sitting there, they're having some hot chocolate in their tree bunker, and they see from a distance Joe Pesci, Jack Nicholson, and Angelina Jolie running. And they're like, what the heck? They're going to scare away all of the hunting material, because I don't know what they're hunting in Davenport, Iowa. It could be literally anything. There's so much wildlife.
Yeah, tons.
So they see that, and then they see, the crew behind them of Brad Pitt, Jessica Alba, Will Smith, and Emma Watson, right?
Yeah.
And the Miz is like, yo, those are my friends. Like, Will Smith is my dude, and John Morrison's like, yeah, I'm really good friends with Jessica Alba, but she left me for Mike Mystico. But I still support her. So I'm gonna go help these guys out. So they start a plot. They're like, okay, when these guys come over to our tree bunker here, our little tree house while we're hunting, you do some Starship Pain, which is John Morrison's finishing move, out of the tree bunker, takes out Joe Pesci, Jack Nicholson, and Angelina Jolie, and then the Miz comes down, hits him with his finisher, skull-crushing finale, all of them. Then the good guys come in, and they'll be like, wow, thanks, Miz and Morrison. Hey, ho ho, Miz and Morrison, thank you. And like they're all hugging, and then like Jomo is like, hey Jessica, like you know, like I still fancy you, you're still great. And she's like, thanks, appreciate it, thanks for helping me and my friend Brad Pitt, but I'm still loyal to my husband Michael Mystico. You should check out his podcast with his brother and his Mystico channel.
And that's how it ends. Wow.
The end.
Wow. That is that's remarkable. That's quite the remarkable movie. I think
It really is.
it would be a mistake of the Hollywood people who listen to this podcast to not hit us up afterwards and be like,
Yeah.
we need to get this movie rolling. You know, you guys
It needs
have
to be on
all
the
these
big
amazing ideas. I think we could pull it off with the budget. I know you guys are big, you know, have a lot. I think we could pull it off.
I've been getting my
Yeah,
unemployment checks here from this quarantine, so I'm balling. I'm balling on a budget, Hollywood. Let's make it
yeah.
happen.
I think it could be done.
It's got. Let's make it happen. Make it happen. I know every single actor and actress we mentioned has watches and listens, so they're going to be chomping at the bit to get onto this movie, and so many others are going to be like, hey, I feel snubbed that I wasn't on the Nisto Bros film, and I'll be like, hey, sorry, maybe next movie, because you know there's going to be multiple Nisto Bros movies. Anyway, I digress. Let's wrap this up. Next week, episode 11, not live. We will go back to recording, and we plan on doing another version, another game of the Spanish German guessing game. It was a big hit last time.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to that. Getting my Espanol and Deutsch on, and I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling good. I think I can guess it.
Yeah.
I don't even know the word, but I think I'm gonna guess it.
Okay. Yeah.
We're
I
gonna
don't know
bring
my
the
word either, but I'm very excited. That's definitely one of my favorite things we do on the pod. I mean, everything is great on the pod, but I love the Spanish German. Always fun.
watch.
Yeah. So
I think so.
we are running a bit over time, so I will post the post of the week in the description of the podcast. We'll. Do you just want to breeze out? Like, do you want to say what it is, but we won't show it?
Yeah, we can do
I'll
that. Go,
post it.
go. Yeah,
Yeah,
go.
so we saw on Twitter it was the anniversary of Johan Santana's no-hitter, first ever no-hitter in Mets history. It happened in 2012, so it was the 8-year anniversary. But the clip specifically was it was a Mets throwback account that I follow, and it said something like, "This is the greatest call in MLB history, in my opinion." Because if you don't know, Carlos Beltran got a hit that hit the foul line, but the ump called it foul. So technically, should have gotten a hit. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, so we thought it was funny that, you know, the account said that was the greatest call ever. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah, he did in the description.
Still a no-hitter. Check in the rule books. You know.
History books still say.
History books. Yeah, that's what they're called. Let's go Mets. Yes. All right. You can move your head a little bit.
Oh, sorry, I was reading the comments. Sorry, I was reading those comments.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit
But,
tainted, but, you know, Mets fans have to celebrate when they can, right?
yeah, they
Anyway.
got to take what they can. They got to take what they can. If it was now, they would have been like, oh, coach's challenge, bang. Then they would have been like, nah, that was fair. Home run.
Yeah.
No.
What's up? You back?
Okay. Yeah, I'm good, I think.
Yeah.
Got pause for
Okay.
poor connection.
Yeah, you were paused for a sec.
No hate. They really did that.
All right.
Anyway, I won't chirp you on that. But wrap it up.
Yeah, wrapping it up. I mean, hopefully you're following if you're watching this already, but if you're listening afterwards, at Dunkston_donuts, at hashtag Nisto Eats. Make sure you don't miss the next live. This was a ton of fun. Episode 10 of the hashtag Nisto Bros podcast. Follow us, Instagram, TikTok. You know what it is. At Dunkston_donuts. Hashtag Thirsty Thursday. Hashtag Nisto Drinks. What about you?
At Nisto Eats on TikTok, at hashtag Nisto Eats on Instagram, which you already know if you're watching this or listening. Go follow those accounts. I will say this: I know it might be a little bit of a hassle with multiple accounts. Follow this, follow this. The Nisto Bros are in the works of merging accounts. You heard it here first. We're going to merge accounts at some point. We're not going to make a new account entirely. Thanks for the love. We're going to take the hashtag Nisto Eats account and morph it into a Nisto Bros account at some point, and as well as we will plan on doing on TikTok as well. So stay tuned for that. When that happens, of course, we will announce that and publish all of those kind of things.
Yeah.
So
all right.
Thank
you.
That being said, thanks for coming on. Definitely don't want to miss the next live. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully I don't ramble too much and go overtime again. But this was a lot of fun. Look forward to doing another live.
Yep. All right. Peace, love, sip,
eat,
and listen.
Thanks for coming.
All right. Bye.